Who is here for what, 2? Welcome to 3. Welcome to the broadcast table, my broadcast partner from the Tap Brewery in Haverhill, Massachusetts, Top Shelf, Troy Nelson. An absolute pleasure to work with that man. He is a true professional. Give him some more love right there, Troy Nelson.
Get out!
Damn it. I love
Get
you.
out! I love you!
Your referees for tonight's bouts are Jack Hill, Tony P, Senior Official Rich Bass. I am your announcer, proudly representing what? My name is Rich Palladino. Providence, are you ready? Guys, I'm not feeling the love. Are you ready? Your opening contest is the 1-3 Scramble, scheduled for Introducing first to my right, from Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the Greek freak, Ilya Markopoulos. His opponent in the corner to my left, from Westport, Massachusetts, weighing in at 205 pounds, Teddy Goods. Their opponent to my left, from none of your damn business, he weighs in at 205 pounds, and in a room full of liars, he is the only one you can trust, Evander James. Their opponent in the far corner to my left, from the Fairchild Asylum for the Mentally Deranged, weighing in tonight at 207 pounds, the Psycho Superman, Smiley! And their opponent in the far corner to my right, from the cloudy town of Hillview, weighing at 270 pounds, this is Bronson!
What? 3, Providence, Rhode Island. We are underway with the third. What scramble?
I am the man you can trust.
Jeepers. I'd hate to interrupt this. And I think I'm going to start talking again. Top shelf Troy Nelson being joined again by Rich Palladino. You have to forgive me, I was ready to get right into the action, but Evander James apparently had something to say.
So let me understand this. In a room full of liars,
Yes.
he's the only one you can trust.
I've been known to fit, but something tells me he has as well.
So of all the liars, he's the only liar we can trust. Got
Correct.
it. Okay.
Take a look, if you will, Rich. 5 very unique competitors, a melting pot, if you will.
Yeah.
Smiley, Bear, Bronson, Teddy Goods, Evander James, and outside somewhere, Ilya Markopoulos.
The Greek freak. But right now, it's Smiley and Bronson.
Smiley, what is this? Always athletic. What are they teaching him at the Fairview Asylum for the Mentally Deranged? Bear doesn't seem to care. Oh my goodness. Big shoulder block.
And now look at the veteran Teddy Goods, trained by the great Spike Dudley.
Teddy Goods catches one there from Ilya Markopoulos. Coming to us from Brian Fury and the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Started training at age 13, Rich. Oh! I wasn't ready for that, and I don't think Bear was either. Smiley. Big shot to the face.
Smiley with the knockout blow sends Bronson to the outside. And that leaves Evander James with the Psycho Superman in the ring.
It seems as he has his attention turned away from the Psycho Superman. Here comes E.A. James. Oh, wait a minute.
He just forearmed Ilya Markopoulos right in the face, but he got caught by Teddy Goods.
Yep. Teddy Goods throws Evander James back into the ring, otherwise known as E.A. James. Coming to us from House of Glory, Amazing Red and Brian XL. Ted gives a beautiful back elbow with so much momentum right now, Rich. Another to the corner.
The young man from Westport, Massachusetts, just elbowing his way through Evander James. Cut off by Ilya Markopoulos, who just you-know-what canned Teddy Goods to the outside. And Ilya and James, the two least popular men in this match.
Ilya might catch him here. 1, 2. I thought he had him. I'll tell you what. Despite being a young man, nearly a 10-year vet, Rich, is that correct? And at what age is he not 23 years old?
And like you said, started training at the age of 13.
Miles and miles traveled, all before he's able to rent a car alone.
What were you doing when you were 13 years old?
I was
watching wrestling,
that's
right?
Correct. Just watching. Bear Bronson, clothesline takes down Smiley and Evander James. Goods ducks a clothesline. And Teddy Goods, so much momentum so early in the match, just that might slow him down. Ilya Markopoulos with a spear.
The spear by the Greek Freak. Ilya Markopoulos, current Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion, making his debut here today.
Oh my goodness.
Unique
Offense there by Evander James. Spending a lot of time talking to the lovely people here in Providence, Rhode Island.
Trust in James as he catches the boot of Smiley.
Smiley's gonna catch him. Gets back up to his feet. Handspring. Off the ropes. That was a DDT. What in the world?
Turned him inside out.
That's
rolls him up.
it.
Only 2.
He's out at 2. That was... Oh, I didn't think he was kicking out of that already.
Smiley, he's the wild card in this match.
Oh.
The high flyer, but can also go on the mat if need be, but he loves to fly. And he's taking that 207 pounds up to the top rope and just got cut off by Ilya Markopoulos.
You suck!
Like we know Ilya. Ilya likes to keep things grounded, or a true wrestler's wrestler. These 10 years. Wait, he's trying to take the mask off of Smiley. Trying to get that mask on.
Gonna go for the superplex instead. Could drop him right on top of James in the center of the ring, but James is back up.
We can see it perfect from our vantage point. Smiley's got those legs locked in. Hey, language, Ilya. We're gonna go crazy on the Psycho Smiley.
Uh-oh, here comes Bronson. Here comes Teddy Goods.
His kidneys are hurting. This is a Tower of Doom.
Markopoulos trying to prevent Teddy Goods from... Oh my God, Bronson underneath now.
Smiley broke free. Meeting of the minds there. What does Smiley have planned? What could this be, Rich?
Double!
Stand-up Doomsday Device. Oh, that ring just did some straining there.
Oh my
I saw
God.
boards move.
A double clothesline Doomsday Device off the top rope by the Psycho Superman. Markopoulos on the outside, as is Evander James, leaving Smiley, Goods, and Bronson.
Wait a minute. Teddy Goods.
Uh-oh. What do we got here?
Double. Bear Bronson's an enormous man.
270 pounds is not supposed to fly like that.
And now Smiley, though. Oh, I think Smiley's got some ideas.
Bronson looking to wants to work his way up the ranks here in what? Wants to get out of these scramble matches, out of the pre-show matches, be a part of a main event match here at what? Wait a minute, what is this?
Referee. It was a high five. No, I thought it was going to be a high five of sorts, but...
It's Smiley
what
now
in
on
the
the
world?
top.
Oh, beautiful! Oh, my goodness. Acai moonsault.
Off the top rope with the assistant referee, Jack Hill.
If I saw it correctly, I saw those boots land right on top of Teddy Goods. I think he might have got the worst of it.
It's like a train wreck on I-95 outside the ring here at Fett Music. Evander James has rolled back into the ring. Smiley, assuming that that is the most weakened of his 4 adversaries in this match.
I have to make an announcement there, Rich. Despite the fact he didn't tell you where he's from, I do remember this young man, Evander James. I can tell you, in fact, New York City. So him and Smiley know each other pretty well. Beautiful powerbomb. Where in New York City, I don't know. But I've seen this young man grow by leaps and bounds, but I don't think he's going to be growing anymore. We've seen that before.
Bronson
2,
hooks the leg.
3.
Got
Bear
him.
Bronson picks up the dude.
Here is your winner of the 1-3 Scramble, Bronson!
Got a little bit of everything in that match. 5 eclectic styles.
Say Bear Bronson picks up another victory.
I think he's going to see higher profile matches in the future here, possibly at What For come May.
Does wrestling happen tomorrow? Yeah, it does. And I'm proving it every single time I fucking.
To be recognized for the quality of your service is one thing. To be in demand for said service is another. But to provide solutions to problems with your service, now that's where the money is at. And a problem seems to have arisen in Providence, Rhode Island. Now Matt Tremont somehow has been able to acquire my services. And that is to provide a solution to a problem he faces coming in a variety of threats from one JT Dunn. Now JT, you have made quite the name for yourself, albeit a controversial one, but have you delivered results on the threats provided? Now JT, you must understand the difference between an amateur and a professional is the quality of his results. And on March 11th, in Providence, Rhode Island, the stage will be set at What Wrestling, and you will be introduced to a true professional.
I do have one important announcement, if I could have everybody's attention, please. Last night at a WrestlePro event, Danny Moff was injured. I spoke with Moff this morning. He has suffered a broken nose. He's got 5 stitches on the inside of his lips, some bruising to the side of his face. He loves Providence, Rhode Island. He's very sorry he can't be here, but he wanted me to tell you guys that Danny Moff, the independent icon himself, will be back here at What, and he sends his regrets that he couldn't be here today. And we send you some love, Danny Moff. We hope you feel better real soon. Completely understandable. The wrestlers put their bodies on the line each and every time. That's why I tell you guys to support your favorite wrestler. Danny, we love you, and we'll see you back here real soon. Regardless, the show will go on, and the following contest is scheduled for What For? what I do? My name is Braxton Sutter, and I wrestle for Impact Wrestling. I'm what you call a real television star. What are you, huh? What do you think you are, you tall drink of water?
Fuck TNA!
I was waiting for the bell. Braxton Sutter has been known to cash checks that, write checks that his mouth couldn't cash. However, I don't know if I would have went right in there with Brody King and tried to cash said check. Being joined again by Rich Palladino.
My God, strong words from Braxton Sutter. Brody King from Van Nuys, California, 280 pounds.
Big man.
My God, a lot of tattoos on that body as well.
Absolutely.
And he is just pounding away on Impact Wrestling superstar Braxton Sutter.
Absolutely. And Braxton Sutter, originally scheduled to be in that scramble, 200, how many pounds? 280 pounds?
280.
pounds?
280.
Being able to do maneuvers like that with the greatest of ease. My goodness, Brody King.
Braxton Sutter to the outside. Brody King off the ropes.
Oh, my goodness.
Like a cannon.
Suicide dive. Dangerous. Dangerous maneuver.
Very dangerous indeed. Brody King wants to make a big impression here with the matchmakers and the promoters here at Wrestling Has a Tomorrow. His first appearance in the state of Rhode Island gets a count of 2.
I say very much well known all the way from California. Very well received here in New England in his first appearance. Oh, what will surely not be his last.
Uh-oh. You heard the
Big man floats over with that power slam.
fans chanting Pepper, of course. Braxton Sutter, the former Pepper Parks, the body Pepper Parks. And he is just pounding away on Brody King. Our second matchup here tonight at Wrestling Has a Tomorrow 3 from Fett Music here in beautiful Providence, Rhode Island.
Be trying to get that big man across the side of the ring with an Irish whip, but Brody King keeps saying no. Big chop. That might start cutting him down there, Rich.
Absolutely.
He gets him. Drop down. Sutter with a leapfrog, gets over. Catches him. Bit of a crossbody and an elbow, and Brody King again to the outside.
Fans scurrying at ringside. Here comes Braxton Sutter.
Tope con hilo.
My goodness. Takes down the big man on the floor. Both men looking to make an impact, no pun intended, here at What 3. As you see the fans surrounding both competitors as they're slowly making their way back up. Sutter back on his feet.
Sutter's got King back in the ring right there. I gotta be honest, this early, I'm not gonna take anything away from Braxton Sutter. Just the sheer and brute strength and force of Brody King. I'm surprised he's finding himself in that predicament this early, but King now fighting back.
Braxton Sutter, the veteran, will the experience overcome the youth and size of big Brody King, who's making a name for himself all throughout the country, including places like Pro Wrestling Guerrilla out on the West Coast, now here on the East Coast at What 3.
From the back elbow.
Hard-hitting match. I mean, we literally right on top of the action here, Troy, and you can feel each and every blow.
Ducks the clothesline to that second rope, to the top, catch him! Beautiful, it was a whisper in the wind-like maneuver.
Much like we saw with the 270-pound Bronson in the last match, a 280-pounder like Brody King should not be moving with such agility, but he certainly is.
Crowd firmly behind Brody King here.
Fans are certainly getting their money's worth. We're only 2 matches in. And man, this could be a main event, second half kind of match. Braxton Sutter, of course, the big star from Impact Wrestling.
Absolutely.
But, again, we send our best wishes to Danny Moff.
Knocks the clothesline to Sutter, but he's not going to escape that one.
My God, he just laid out Braxton Sutter, the pride and joy of Buffalo, New York.
Oh, it could be pile driver. Beautiful pile driver. Dangerous maneuver. Gets up with the cover. 2, 3. Oh, Tony P says 2.
That's a very dangerous maneuver, like you said. A move like that used to be outlawed in several territories back in the day, just because of the viciousness and the impact that you could do to a man's neck and spine.
Still out loud in Louisiana there, Rich. Didn't know if you knew that.
Bill Watts had lots of rules, you know.
Sure.
Chop to the chest.
And fireman's carry. Brody King delivering a plate of chops, each one of them landing. With a gusto. My goodness, Brody King, no, puts on the brakes. Tries to get the Sutter's attention. Catches him with that boot. Sutter now, we've seen this before.
That's it.
Up and down. Oh, and he went down hard. Oh, he went down hard, Rich.
He certainly did. Sutter
Can't
now.
get out from underneath him.
No, he had the arms hooked underneath. Count of 2.
Snot coming right out of the nose of Braxton Sutter. A little unkempt as we go into the... I don't think the match is going to be able to go much longer at this pace.
Such great action here at Wrestling Has It Tomorrow, our 3rd installment.
That's another slap. Sutter off the ropes now. Puts him back in the corner, trying to reposition the big man. Catches him with a big kick.
And Brody quickly follows up with a clothesline in the opposite corner.
Brody King now. Sutter up. Catches him with a beautiful spine buster.
Hooks that leg.
But only 2.
Wow, Brody just kicked out at the last possible instant. Only a count of 2 from referee Tony P.
And like I said, this crowd, all the way 3,000 miles away from California, firmly behind Brody King. Up. Catches him with a beautiful powerbomb. Floats him over. Brody King catches him with a clothesline. This might be it, Rich.
With reckless.
What?
Kicked out at 1?
Only 1.
Oh, jeez. Laying in these blows right in the center.
Oh! Beautiful headbutt.
Caught him right like in the jaw. Wow.
He hits him with the fuck TNA driver, and he gets him.
That's it. Wow.
Here is your winner, Brody King.
Brody King, very impressive here tonight at his what debut? You call that the TNA driver?
I think he said fuck TNA as he delivered the driver.
Sounds about right.
How about that?
The big man walks right by our table. My God, what an impression Brody King has made here tonight. Braxton Sutter down in the center of the ring. We will be back. The 6-man tag team match coming up next.
Everybody's been blowing up my phone the last couple of days with concern. They're worried about me, and why? And that's because Wrestling Has It Tomorrow announced that my opponent is Low-Key, and everybody keeps sending me the same type of message. JT, what are you gonna do? Low-Key's gonna kill you. He's gonna stomp your head and he's gonna beat you up. It's Low-Key, man. It's Low-Key. I got promoters texting me, asking me if I'm gonna make my bookings the following week, if I'm gonna survive Low-Key. Have you not been paying attention to what JT Dunn has been doing? I am an absolute savage. In 2018, I've been collecting championships everywhere I go. Tremont, you want to put a hit out on me? Good. I'm glad that you did. I ain't hard to find, Matt. Low-key, if you're coming to Providence, Rhode Island to kick my ass, I must be doing something right. But see, this is where the fun begins. The fun for me, the things that I enjoy doing. This Sunday, I get to expose another myth. The myth of low-key. The myth of low-key, I'm gonna break it with Death by Elbow. And inside Fet Music at Wrestling Has It Tomorrow, my house, begins the legend of Dunn.
Come on. Yes. Have lots of drinks. All right. The following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Ain't worried about nothing. 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 Run around with that.
Introducing team number 1 in the corner to my right. First, from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 226 pounds, Trigger, the OG. His tag team partner, I'm just going to let you know that he never wastes beer. He hails from the purified water of Lake Minnetonka, weighing in at 69 sexy megatons. This is Sanchez. And their tag team partner is accompanied to ringside by the Body, Steve Lugo. He represents from Gotham City, weighing in at 260 pounds, El Rey all day, the King of New York. Their opponents in the corner to my left, first from Miami, Florida, weighing at 130 pounds, the Sky Reaper, KC Navarro. His tag team partner from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing at 220 pounds, not so fit Finlay, Sully Banger. Their tag team partner is the King of Small Style, who does not wear a shitty Walmart crown to get over, Swoggle!
As the chants of Walmart begin to filter fat music, I got one question for you, Rich. The most important question out of all this. What happened to Miguel? Where'd Miguel go? You saw what, too? I thought Miguel bulked up since the last time we saw him.
Miguel has the night off. That is the Body, Steve Lugo, and the King of Small Style, Swoggle.
Oh, this is everything I wanted. He's looking not so fit Finley. I think he's okay. Sully Banger. This is great. Got the purified waters of Lake Titicaca, whatever he's from.
Minnetonka.
Titicaca. Yes.
I respect you.
Time, you know. One of those movies I fell asleep to once in college, baby. Sanchez here. I was Swoggle, my old buddy over there.
You two have a history.
Yes, elsewhere. Right here. And he just let Sanchez have it. Taking a bite out of that rump roast. That keister. Pinky takes it. Pinky powders. Ducks the line, Triplicious, and EC Negro. Wait a minute, what? Oh, taking a bite out of crime.
How do you call this?
Casey Navarro. Looks like he could be the son of EC Negro at this point. Just, I don't know what's going on. This is my kind of match, Rich. El Rey all day. Throws Casey Navarro to the outside, but Navarro holds on. Wait a minute. El Rey all day. It's nighttime, though. Maybe he needs to wake up. Casey Navarro up top springboard. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful Hurricane Rana sending Negro to the outside.
It's no longer EC Negro.
Oh!
It is.
Swoggle catches Negro with a kick.
God. No, just El Rey all day.
That's all it is. Oh! Catches him, and Navarro resilient.
Can't believe how quickly Navarro got up. He took a hell of a spill on the floor. That connected with his connected on his opponent, but man, he landed right on the back of his shoulder.
And as we all know, Swoggle garners most of his powers from around the holiday of St. Patrick's Day.
No,
Sanchez, get away from me, Sanchez.
On the body.
Miguel, look how big you've got. Sorry. I was going to say, Swoggle usually garners most of his powers around St. Patrick's Day. He's getting ready to recharge. Casey Navarro to the top rope.
Swoggle with the old purple nurple.
And I do believe that he may have chafed the nipples of El Rey Alte. I've already said too much in this match. Rich, please take it away. I have a lot more to say, but I don't want to say.
Casey Navarro, 130 pounds. That's one half of the 260 carried by El Rey All Day, the King of New York. You know, you think you know a guy's intro and tells you, oh, no, El Rey All Day, my friend.
Absolutely.
Tags into the 69 sexy megatons of one Sanchez.
Sanchez, just Sanchez now.
That's it.
There's no Pinky, there's no Carlos, there's no Elgrin.
No El Presidente.
No El Presidente.
Just Sanchez.
All right. I'm sure it'll change by May. We have a full month off in between.
That's right.
Sanchez with a beautiful chop. Tag to Trigger OG.
Man, I gotta get a tuxedo looking like that, right?
It's a very bright.
Red,
Stands out.
black pinstripe tux. That'd be nice with the tails.
Overhand right. And I got to believe that there's some very much unfinished business between Sully and Trigger. I do believe the record stands at 1 apiece through the first 2 What shows. Here at What 3 could be the deciding factor.
Now it's El Rey All Day.
Swoggle letting Triplicious what nobody thinks of him.
The king of small style.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he just murdered Casey Navarro. Sanchez getting him up by the hair. Oh! Top of the eyes. Sanchez picking him up once again by the hair. You gotta enunciate it. Sanchez. Not just Sanchez, Sanchez. Navarro up and over, catches on, holds on, catches him in the back. Could be looking for some sort of a Pazuzu bomb. Oh, but Navarro landed hard.
He did. Like I said, he landed hard on the outside of him, too.
Navarro might not know where he is.
Off the ropes, gets caught. Who's got who?
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Looking for submission. Oh, he catches him. I don't think this kid can take too much more punishment. Over the legs. Up. Shoots him off. Catches him with an elbow. You gotta get out of there, KC.
Back of his head, back of the head of Casey Navarro just struck the bottom rope on the way down. That's gonna have a whiplash-like effect.
As if everything else has not already there, Rich.
He took a bump on the floor, and he took a hard spill in the center of the ring. And now look at that, he's in there with El Rey All Day.
The biggest man on that side of the team. Gonna be some brute power. We already saw that Northern Lights release suplex earlier. Oh,
What a chop.
there's the chance of Walmart King filter fed music.
And I do want to mention that those comments were not those of yours truly, but fed to me by one Swoggle.
Yes.
Rolls him up. Count of 2.
Gonna send him all the way up. Oh my goodness.
Just turned him inside out.
It's over. Negro has to make the pin and it's over. 1 foot. Only 2 at the last second.
Senior official Rich Bass back in action after a thumb injury. Great to see him back inside the squared circle. Of course, the senior official of Wrestling Has It Tomorrow. One of the finest officials in professional wrestling today.
Oh, and Sully's not going to take that. Sully won't be pushed around by that. Sully's a scrapper, I'll tell you.
Certainly is. And look at this.
Beautiful tornado DDT.
Casey Navarro laying it all on the line. Takes down El Rey All Day, the King of New York. But he's got to get over and tag one of his partners. Sully's ready.
Swoggle apparently is not. All right.
There you go. Both men still down. Count is up to 6.
And there's not so Finley coming in, and there's Triple-licious. He wanted it. He wanted Sully the whole time. Big shot from the southpaw. Gets him up in a fireman's carry. Oh, wait, I think I know what he's got going on here. There's the
Chapter 3 in the Sully banger. Oh my
beautiful
God.
clothesline. And I think Trigger OG took out the legs while Negro took him out with the clothesline.
Yeah, Chapter 3 of Trigger the OG and Sully banger here at What 3. So apropos.
What is this? Oh, not even tell me. Oh, catches him. Tandem DDT and Death Valley Driver. The cover.
Sanchez
2.
says that's it and only gets 2. And look at the frustration on Sanchez. Sully banger, not so fit Finlay, if you will. Oh, Pinky. I'm sorry, Sanchez.
Oh! Oh! Sanchez there. Oh. Sanchez beside himself, taking a big shot from Sully Banger.
Chop to the chest by Sanchez. I mean, he and Trigger were having words in the ring before the introductions were even made, so I don't think these two gentlemen are on the same page. Of course, El Rey all day is just in business for himself.
Absolutely. And Trigger, though, very much here to settle the score. You can see he did not look like he was thrilled to be tagging with Pinky Sanchez.
And Trigger now looking over at Swoggle. Swoggle makes a move. Casey Navarro down on one knee. I think he's really had a lot of the starch taken out of him.
Trigger OG noticing the hungry eyes of the woman here at ringside.
Oh boy.
Look at Trigger OG. It looks like he's got some hungry eyes for some of that. Whoa! Rhode Island cuisine.
Right into the boot. Hungry Eyes. That was a song from the 80s. Everything was a song in the 80s.
It's a wonderful song. Him with lust. Sully fighting back now. Couple of shots to Trigger OG. Triple-licious grabbing the hair of Sully. Shot in the stomach. Gets him back. And wait, here comes Sully now. What's he got planned here?
Front Chancery going to set him up for a suplex, but it's blocked.
Throws him back.
And I'm surprised that El Rey all day didn't grab a handful of trunks or something there on Sully. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful DDT, and that's going to slow down Trigger.
Rich Bass checking on both competitors as he starts to toll the count.
I take the time to point out, I will be defeating Rich Bass at Fantasy Baseball all through the season.
That is definitely a thing, ladies and gentlemen.
And there's the tag to Swoggle. Small yet mighty. Catches him in the keister. What is this? Oh, and he catches him. He has the distance for that one. Sanchez is down. Catch some of the keister to Swoggle.
And
letting Negro think what he thinks of him.
Oh my God.
German suplex. That woke up Sanchez. He throws the line, but he was so small.
Suplex City, bitch.
Oh, he literally just ran him over with his, his self.
King of New York.
Navarro in now. Swings him around. Oh, and he catches one in the face.
Jeez, they caught him right in the eye.
To the buckle hard. Oh, and he catches Trigger. Trigger to the apron.
I'm telling you, there's no continuity on that side of the ring.
Over. The thick version of Miguel on the outside is beside himself.
Navarro, he's become the underdog success story in what?
Another DDT. Beautiful maneuver by Casey Navarro.
I mean, he's undefeated here in what is Casey Navarro.
Wait a minute, get out of here, Miguel.
That's Steve Luke.
Steve Lugo, sorry.
Just took my water.
You can't bring a new guy around and expect me to learn another name.
Everybody's changing their names.
Sully Banger. Go over that Fisherman's Buster, reversed by Trigger. Catches him. Beautiful spinning wheel kick.
Sanchez goes
wait
for the
what?
pin.
That's your teammate, Trigger. He said Trigger said that's his kill. That was his guy. He was ready to settle the score.
Sure, they both want the glory. Oh, no.
You're the same guy.
Wait a minute. The same team.
Are you kidding me?
Swoggle. Sanchez up.
Got him. Catches him. Celtic cross. Trig is leaving. Trig is out of here. Are you kidding me?
He is very disgruntled.
Celtic cross the ring. Navarro up top. Trig is out of here. Trig OG is leaving his own teammate.
Oh my God, what a 450. 2 and 3.
Here are your winners, the team of the Sky Reaper, Casey Navarro, Sully Banger, and the King of Small Style, Swoggle!
He just left his partner for dead.
Left him hanging, left him out to dry. And not so fit Finlay, Casey Navarro, and the King of Small Style victorious in this very exciting 6-man tag team match.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Danny Miles.
Who else is that? I see
Sean
Danny
Donovan.
Miles. It's Sean Donovan.
Sean Donovan and Danny Miles, we've seen them at what 1 and what 2 respectively.
They weren't on the card tonight though, Rich.
Donovan been here for both events.
Did you see them backstage?
No.
I didn't see them backstage.
I think they came in that back door. Danny Miles, Dynamite Danny Miles, the genuine article. Sean Donovan.
Oh my! Danny Miles.
Are you kidding me?
A brick hit house, if you will.
Yes, a big hit house.
You little bitch!
Oh, jeez.
Oh!
That was a challenge right there. Sean Donovan telling Casey Navarro that he cannot beat him one-on-one.
Oh, Sully's trying to get back in there. He's trying to get Casey Navarro out of here.
We need some help. Here comes
Bronson.
Bronson.
That's Bear Bronson, but with a chair.
And Donovan and Miles beat a hasty retreat. Thank God for Bronson.
And listen to this crowd cheer for Bronson.
We might have ourselves a tag match on our hands at what for? They're going to get what for at what for?
They still got Navarro. They still got Sully on the outside.
Miles and Donovan coming in the back door and ambushing poor Casey Navarro. Once Bronson came out to even up the odds, that we apologize for the comments of one Sean Donovan. Casey Navarro with a huge victory.
The crowd's letting them hear how they feel.
Yeah, that's good. You can turn around and stick it up your boyfriend's ass.
Nothing else to say from here. Casey Navarro continues his undefeated streak here at Wrestling Has a Tomorrow. Thank God Bronson made the save. And when we come back, the grudge match, the Riot Kellen Thomas, and the most marketable man in professional wrestling today, Richard Holiday. That is coming up next.
Richard Holiday, you claim that the consumers are buzzing, but the only buzzing I'm hearing is the one in my head after you jump me from behind and slam me into a door at Fed.
The consumers deserve somebody. Get up!
You were jealous that I had my moment. And you had nothing. So come March 11th at what, 3? You won't need to jump me from behind, because I'll be standing directly across the ring from you. So you can keep your penthouse in Manhattan. You can deal with your highfalutin consumers. Me? I found something a little more my speed. So March 11th, what, 3? Fet Music Hall. See you there, dick.
All right, guys, Sunday, May 13th, we present What For? I've already told you Austin Theory will be here. The King of Dong Style, Joey Ryan will be here. As well as the debuts of Myron Reed and Trey Miguel. Make sure you're following What on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all over the place for more information on our big return here on Sunday, May the 13th. Following contest is a grudge match scheduled for
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Introducing first to my right from the marketing department, weighing in at 238 pounds, he is the most marketable man in professional wrestling. The Consumers Champion, a promoter's best friend, Richard Holiday. His opponent to my left, from the Karoba, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Riot, Kellen Thomas.
Wait a second. Richard Holiday from behind. Another sneak attack on Riot Kellen Thomas. We saw what happened at the end of what one. Richard Holiday, perplexed that he wasn't on the card, taken out on a defeated, tired Kellen Thomas after the very first one scramble, having dealt with Teddy Hart earlier in the evening, a show of respect from Teddy Hart to Kellen Thomas, and Richard Holiday felt that he was snubbed and he took it out. Here's what we have, the match. What three, Holiday and Thomas.
The consumer's champion, a promoter's best friend, and the most marketable man in professional wrestling, Richard Holiday.
Amongst all the things he made you say, and here's what I gotta say about that, Rich. I'm left to agree. I agree in every single one of those things. Hold on. But I don't believe it's in a gentleman's best interest, a true humble man's opinion, to need to let everybody know. Why don't you show him tonight against Kellen Thomas there, Rich?
The veteran Kellen Thomas. Gotta tell you, one of my favorite wrestlers in Wrestling Has It Tomorrow. I think this kid, he's got a hell of a lot of experience. I don't think he ever got the big break that he deserved. Hopefully on this platform, he will be recognized for his talent in the ring. The Riot Kellen Thomas.
I just have a feeling that tonight's going to be a difficult task. I do believe that Richard Holiday is absolutely, Wrestling Has It Tomorrow. Look no further than Richard Holiday. That is what you have in store for wrestling in the future.
And Kellen Thomas,
Beautiful crossbody by the Riot.
from the top rope, gets a count of 2 from referee Jack Hill.
Calling a timeout. That means he has 2 timeouts left, Rich. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is professional wrestling. Richard Holiday going to try a couple of old tricks. Beautiful boot by Holiday.
From the marketing department, that big boot takes down Kellen Thomas, and he gets a count of 2. Talked about it before. Richard Holiday, trained by former WWE superstars Mario Mancini, and of course, pretty Paul Roma.
Paul Roma. You want to talk about? He's in the gym right now. I guarantee you, he's in the gym right now. Go work it out. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Man does not age.
Richard Holiday now, bringing Kellen Thomas up. He's going to be going for the ride up top. Really suplex into the cover, right into the cover. Only 2.
No hook of the leg. No hook of the leg by Richard Holiday. He thought that one suplex was going to be enough to keep Kellen Thomas down. The Riot firing back. Shots in the midsection.
Kellen shoots him off there. Irish whip evaded. Beautiful face crusher there to the knee. Looking for a side rush leg sweep. Gets all of it into the cover. Only gets 2.
Back and forth.
Whoa, wait a minute. European uppercut from Richard Holiday.
And the much taller Richard Holiday hoping to use that youth to overcome the experience, much like we talked about earlier with Brody King and Braxton Sutter. Is it the youth or is it the experience that's going to overcome? In that match with King and Sutter, it was the youth over the experience. What will we see here tonight?
Let's talk about youth and 280 pounds of just force. Kellen Thomas, though, comes to the line, does Holiday. Another, catches him, ripcord, and he catches him in the knee, holds on. Oh, and he catches him. That Regal style cutter, 2. Only 2.
Not enough to hold the young man down.
Feisty tonight is Riot. I'm kicking out at 2 there.
These fans love the Riot. Kellen Thomas has really made a name for himself here in New England for several years.
Holiday is throwing the boot in his face.
A well-traveled veteran. And slowly making his way back up, but Richard Holiday's right there.
Oh my goodness.
Chop to the throat.
No, Kellen's got to do something here, or else Holiday's going to have his number. Big boot. Just what the doctor ordered. Holiday in again, catches the knee to the gut. Kellen to the second rope. Oh my goodness! Oh, knees to the back of the head, the neck, and face first in the canvas goes Holiday.
You want to talk about a face plant? We saw it right there. Couple of elbows now from Kellen Thomas. Winds up, misses. Reversed, caught, slam.
Suplex.
Right on the lower back goes Richard Holiday.
Up top. Some sort of float over. Looks like a TKO into a face buster.
Will it be enough? He hooks the leg. And not enough for the 3 count. What a great match. Back and forth they go. The Riot, Kellen Thomas, the most marketable man in professional wrestling.
He's saying he's going to go to the top rope. Hasn't been here in a while. Going to go to the top rope is Brad Kellen Thomas. Got to capitalize while Holiday is out.
Holiday very slow to get back up to his feet, but he is up there. Lost his footing.
He's got him back though. Kellen brought him back up. He didn't want to fall to the floor there, Rich.
Dangerous territory up there. Kellen Thomas now up top. Holiday gets back up.
Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex from Richard Holiday into the cover.
Holiday trying to use that bottom rope for
I
additional.
think you might have had him. Why would you bother with the bottom rope?
Trying to use that for additional
Oh, now
leverage.
why would you bother with the bottom rope? You could have had him, Rich.
He's not using his head. Not using his head.
I'm not going to invest in that, Rich.
No. That's the consumer's champion.
Let's see. Lightning spiral, no? Look at me. Oh, you seen this? Up! Oh, face first in the canvas.
Nowhere for Holiday to go,
I
but
think he's
down.
got him.
Both legs hooked.
Only
and-
two.
Thought that was it. I thought Kellen Thomas was going to have his
You
revenge.
can tell the look by Kellen Thomas's face. He thought that was it too. He's going up top. You're looking for a moonsault here. He's got him. Oh, and a twisting. It was a corkscrew. He got nothing. Holiday. Throw them into that buckle. Holiday. Lightning spiral. Catches him.
Right on the back of his head.
He's got him.
Lateral press. Legs hooked this time.
Got him. That's great.
Here is your winner, Richard Holiday.
Holiday unable. Kellen Thomas unable to exact his revenge on Richard Holiday. Holiday with the 1-2-3. Kellen Thomas will have to come back another day against the most marketable man in professional wrestling. Richard Holiday on to victory here at What 3 when we come back. One-on-one, the Bulldozer, Matt Tremont takes on the notorious 187 Homicide, coming your way next.
They don't usually play music like this here. You know, like good music.
Casey, man, great stuff out there. 450 flats for the finish. Oh, crazy. Yo, but Donovan's on you like constantly, man. What do you have in mind for this guy? Like, seriously.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like everywhere I go, this guy's like on my back. It's kind of weird. I appreciate the help tonight. There's no way I would have been able to do it by myself. I got your back, man. See you around.
The following contest is scheduled for... Come on, guys. The following contest is scheduled for... God damn, yes. Introducing first to my right, representing the Latin American Exchange, weighing in at 205 pounds, the notorious 187 Homicide. His opponent to my left, from Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing in at 280 pounds, the bulldozer, Tremont!
Underway Homicide, attacking Matt Tremont. It's a little pick your poison tonight. JT Dunn picking the opponent of Tremont. Tremont picking the opponent of JT Dunn. This is the first part of that equation. The notorious 187 Homicide. Hitman for hire tonight, taking on the Bulldozer. A little bit later on, we're going to see JT Dunn, this is the World Warrior, low-key. Incredible contest scheduled. And this is going to be a car crash. Rich Palladino joining me back here. Commentary.
My goodness, Homicide actually almost swiped this microphone right out of my hand.
I saw that. I thought he did. He got a little too close for my comfort when he came over in this area. That would be Matt Tremont throwing his bottle when he came out here.
Now they're over there, and our monitor's out at the table. There's our monitor.
Oh, we never can't look at what we never had. They're going up the stairs here.
Thank God, we have an amazing video production staff here.
I just started standing, so I can see. Oh, they're up by Merch. Oh, that's a long fall for Mr. Tremont. No.
The Bulldozer hanging on to that rail, not wanting to go over, obviously. And now Homicide and Tremont up in the balcony.
Trying to get Homicide over.
Serious business right here.
My microphone back in its stand here. Sitting back down, I can see what's going on. This is not going to be good. We get some security down there, maybe.
There's a long way down.
How is that getting back over?
And they continue to battle in the balcony of Fett Music Hall.
We're coming back down this way, Rich.
Let's get back in the ring. What's wrong with you?
Homicide giving Tony P the business.
He certainly is.
Oh, Matt Tremont.
Get a license, Tony.
Catch him with the headbutt. Oh, he's got him by the chin. Oh, he's fish hooking him. He's got his fingers in the mouth if it looks like it from here. All over Matt Tremont.
I think the inevitable battle between JT Dunn and Matt Tremont has taken another level here tonight with both men picking their opponents. Homicide chosen to battle Tremont, and what did Tremont do but hire Low Key? We're going to see Low Key and JT Dunn later tonight here at What 3.
This is a pick your poison evening. I told them on the mic before you got here, Rich. They're on Low Key and JT Dunn. What contest that'll be. They're literally Homicide now going outside of the entrance. Hold the door.
Entrance.
I have no idea where he's coming from.
We got nothing here.
guess is as good as mine, Rich.
The production crew
Up.
capturing.
Oh! Well, we saw that. Absolutely leveling Matt Tremont.
Look at
Tony P. I think Tony P. It's in his best interest to let these be relaxed rules.
Tony P now
Yeah.
laying down the law.
Homicide is the hired gun. He wants to make that full pay. He wants the victory, and he lets Tony P. know what he thinks.
Give him the old one-finger salute, didn't he? Our officials here in Wrestling Has It Tomorrow laying down the law.
Oh my goodness. Catches Tremont up top there.
Just
Shot.
boxed the ears of Matt Tremont, did the notorious 187.
Catches him again. Big shot by Tremont. And another.
See the scars on the head of one Matt Tremont, the king of the death match. He's been through some wars recently. Will Homicide be able to capitalize on that here tonight at what 3? As the Bulldozers finally back in the ring, moving very slowly right now.
Homicide. And Tony P. know what he feels about him.
Homicide
Try to get that. Oh!
The Bulldozers got a fork.
He's got some of that fine China. Silverware in a boot. Oh, and now Homicide. Homicide didn't mind the chair, but he has no business with that fork.
As the Bulldozer, Matt Tremont, notorious for using that fork in many of the death matches he's been in. Sometimes just uses it for fun.
Oh, he got him. Oh! Oh, no! Get some
Nice
of that back
suplex.
drop. Back suplex, thank goodness. Get that fork out of there, Tony P.
And the fork's going to come into...
Oh, and he catches Homicide.
Right
Oh,
up.
and he's got him.
Homicide.
That might have opened him up.
Homicide backed into the corner by Tremont. Now goes up to that top rope.
Oh, go for that tornado DDT, but Matt Tremont throws him. Catches that shoulder tackle.
And Matt Tremont from Atlantic City, New Jersey, the young man that used to sit at a front row at every CZW show, ended up becoming the CZW World Heavyweight Champion. Goes for the pin. He's no stranger to Fet music.
Homicide with a boot to the gut.
You can see the blood starting to flow.
I can't tell. It looks like
on Tremont.
Tremont opened up. I just can't tell. There's so many scars on his body. It looks like they're already opened up. I'm not even sure.
Pretty sure that Homicide opened up a fresh wound.
On the right arm, if you look close enough. Actually taped there this evening.
Yeah, he went through a war last night
Oh,
with Brandon Kirk at Combat Zone Wrestling.
Oh, yeah, as you can see, look at he's opened up.
Yes.
Oh, he is opened up, Rich.
There's the scar tissue on the forehead
My goodness.
of
Like
Matt
you said,
Tremont.
the style that he wrestles elsewhere and here. You know, that's a fresh wound from last night. Of course, it's going to be opened up here. Another show, Sunday. Just another day for Matt Tremont. Catch some of the Ace Crusher. Homicide looking perhaps for the lariat. It's not going to be the Gringo Killer tonight. Perhaps Tremont's too big.
Tremont was ready for him.
Death Valley Driver.
Down goes the notorious 187. Matt Tremont, the Bulldozer. Took too long to go over. Should have made the pin quicker, but both men have had a lot taken out of them.
Look at that gash on the forehead of the Bulldozer. My goodness.
And
he's welcoming Homicide, inviting him to throw shots.
this is right up Tremont's alley, but you know what? Same for Homicide. Homicide's been known to mix it up a time or two. The notorious 187, one of the most ruthless competitors in professional wrestling today.
Call him a bitch. I would never think of even saying it to either of these guys. Oh!
And a series of slaps and punches now by Homicide and Tremont.
Catch some of the flatliner.
Bulldozer now.
Flatliner there.
Bulldozer's down, Homicide is down. The fans have their favorites.
Oh my goodness.
Homicide enjoys a cold beverage and then
one heck of a stay near the center of the ring.
cracks it right over the head.
I've been known to use that STF. It's been a while. He could be looking for that STF tonight.
Just took out the knee of Matt Tremont. And now
Been
just,
in the last rites with beer.
that's it.
Oh, and he got him.
Ties up the knee, trying to
Toe
force a
hold.
submission.
It's a leg hold, but you can see him pulling back on the toes, bending him backwards.
Important thing is he's immobilized Matt Tremont right in the center of the ring. Matt Tremont's got to make it to the ropes to force a break.
I thought he'd tap it out. No. Tremont. Oh, the aggression in his face. Got it. He's got the ropes.
Last month, Matt Tremont teamed with Tommy Dreamer against JT Dunn and Jimmy Jacobs.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Behind me. Behind me. Look. Look who's up there now. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here, JT Dunn.
Dunn with the kendo stick right across the back. 1, 2, and no!
Only
Not enough. JT Dunn cannot believe it. JT Dunn choosing Homicide as the opponent for Matt Tremont. Now comes out and tries to make the assist, and Tony P having none of it.
That means something very not nice in Spanish. You'd think that JT Dunn would be more concerned with his upcoming match against Homicide. Death Valley Driver! He's got him!
2 and 3.
All that weight, he got him! He got him!
Here is your winner, the Bulldozer, Matt Tremont!
You hit the nail right on the head. JT Dunn should be focusing on low key, not on interfering in Matt Tremont's business. And it just cost his hired hand Homicide the victory here tonight at What 3?
Get out of there, Tony P.
Matt Tremont victorious.
JT Dunn! I'm coming for you.
Homicide right in front of our table has a chair. Just threw it down to the ground. And thank God, heads back up the entranceway on the stage. Matt Tremont victorious. Bloodstained and all, Matt Tremont victorious over the notorious 187 Homicide. We'll be back with more What 3 in just a moment.
For those of you who've been living under a rock for the last 15 years, I'm nothing nice Matty Ice. This is my big brother, Ride or Die Pride Guy, and we are the Logan Brothers. For 15 years, we've been tearing up the East Coast, and tonight we make our debut, and it's gonna be no different. And everybody in Providence will find out why we are the high-flying, hard-hit tag team specialists. Let's do this.
March 11th has been on my calendar for some time. What Wrestling, Providence, Rhode Island. JT Dunn and I picked each other's poison, and he picked the notorious 187 Homicide to take on yours truly. He battered me, he made me bloody, but in the end, even with you getting involved, Savior, you couldn't, and he couldn't get the job done. I was victorious tonight. Now let's see what my hand-picked assassin is gonna do to you when low key double stomps you straight to hell.
combined weight of 374 pounds, Danger Kid and Agro, the defenders of the Great North, the Main State Posse. Their opponents in the corner to my right, from the fighting city of Lowell, Massachusetts, and a total combined weight of 430 pounds, Matt and Brian, the Logan Brothers. Their opponents in the far corner to my right, from the Green Hill Zone, at a total combined weight of 7 billion marbles, the Butterman, the Caveman, they are the Super Savages! And their opponents in the far corner to my left. And from a location where you need an invitation, we got dark chocolate, Mark Quinn. We got champagne coffee after that, Cassidy. You got nothing right in it.
I like those guys.
Great ring announcers.
I got him in a silly string.
Wow.
Life is fun.
Thank you.
Anyways, sorry.
That's fun.
That's fun.
That's fun.
That's Rich's $1,300 suit I just got him. Look at this
That's
stuff.
okay.
Look at it. What is this?
So wet and gross. All right, all kinds of excited for this. I thought you were going to ask me what I thought of the private party as ring
I was
announcers.
trying to distract you while I took a video of me shooting you with silly string.
Yes, you shot me.
Looks good on you.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, boy. My first time seeing the
Logan Brothers, right?
No. No, I was there for everything
Have you seen
except
them
for
a time or two, maybe.
I think I was there for everything except for the day the Logan brothers were born, for God's sakes. Without a doubt, the most accomplished tag team in New England. But right now, it's about the Super Savages and the private party kicking off this fatal four-way tag team match.
Certainly not strangers to each other. Man Tequila in there right now. You want to talk about two teams that are, like I said, familiar with one another, the Super Savages and Private Party.
I love this caveman. My God, Ooga Booga, huh?
Everybody loves Caveman. He speaks no English. What? Whoop. No hands working around him from Isaiah Cassidy, who has not taken his jacket off yet. Oh, I thought he was going to scare him.
Yo, Isaiah, you need to calm down a little bit. Give him a drink. Everybody got a drink for the caveman. We need some shots. Let's just party.
What's the party? Well, that's all he wants to do, Rich. He just wants to have a party. That's all.
I think the Logans are not impressed
They're
at
inviting
all.
Man Tequila in for a party.
A dance party?
Man Tequila. Oh, here we are. Yes! Rich, show him your moves, baby. Come on.
I have none.
Come on, Daddy. You got
If I had
some
moves,
left in
I
the
would have
tank.
avoided this.
All right.
All right.
Yes! More!
We came here from the BC it down a little bit. For the caveman.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. There you go. Well, you know, if we hadn't seen it all yet there, Rich, here we are.
No need to even call this.
Oh, wait, whoa, Isaiah!
Oh, he's
Isaiah!
biting him. He's biting him.
He doesn't play nicely. Up and over. Oh, he's got him too! Caveman's got him there!
Oh, my goodness. The caveman and the butterman, I was told.
Yes. Butterman, man.
Yes. That's all the yellow.
Yes.
Yeah. Butter.
Sunset flip rolls through. Super Savage is there with boots. And the Logans have just about had enough of this.
Yeah, they have more than had enough of
I'm
this.
surprised they entertained it for that long, Rich.
The veterans, I think they're just letting these four men wear each other out.
Pair of hooligans there. Oh! Man, Tequila almost out of there.
The Mill City hooligans, the Logan brothers. Oh, jeez.
Oh, he's got a hard head.
Yes, he does.
Got rocks in there. Matt and Brian Logan. Veterans, true veterans of the New England pro wrestling scene. Oh!
Line tag was made. Aiden Agro tagged into Caveman.
Oh.
Double knees.
Catch him a short senton. Get him the cover. First fall wins it tonight, Rich. Man Tequila wishes he was paying attention.
We've got two established New England teams and two established New York teams.
It looks like Caveman still wants to dance. He's still trying to dance on the outside.
In comes Matt Logan.
That's him. Aiden Agro with a big knee to the back. Senton onto the Logan.
Lots of sentons from the main state posse. Matt Logan's under the ring. Not sure.
Brian Logan now.
Logan's 9 times Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And the Private Party and the Super Savages are taking liberties with Matt Logan on the outside, while Brian Logan is rolled up by Aiden Agro of the main state posse. And here comes Agro.
Beautiful. Oh, they caught him. You got to do something, Danger Kid. I'd do something about that. Exactly. Ah, big senton by Danger Kid.
And they all go down.
The silly string is disgusting. What is this?
It's wet and slimy.
What is it? It's non-flammable, at least for it.
That's a good thing.
However, the container may explode if heated. This is dangerous. How is this for children?
So I'm going to say don't light a match near my tuxedo. All right, Aiden Agro rolled back into the ring
By
to
his
a
own
waiting
partner, mind you.
Matt Logan waiting for him. These fans in Rhode Island not too familiar with the Logan brothers, but they certainly will be by the time this match is over. High-flying, hard-hitting tag team specialists. Caveman right in front of us, favoring his side. Here comes the Butterman. He's hurt too. The butter is melted,
Man,
ladies
Kilo
and
very much
gentlemen.
hurt. Isaiah Cassidy, take your silly swing.
Yo, follow me on Instagram, Isaiah Cassidy, ISIAHKASSIDY. I just landed on my head because some bozo decided to dive on me, which was cool. He just ruined our party. But yeah, follow me on Instagram and the book and Twitter, you feel me?
Isaiah Cassidy, ladies and gentlemen, trying to get Twitter followers. Just do it. You took the time to come over here. Go ahead and do it.
This is where we do that. How do I get verified? That's all I want to
You
know.
know that blue check mark, do you, Rich?
I don't. I'm not that cool.
You are. I like you. I follow you on the Twitter machine, daddy.
Brian Logan tags in. Clothesline across the chest. Another one. As I was saying, Logan brothers, look out!
Oh, Isaiah right. Oh, he hit his head off the... We have the staging area here where our commentary table is. Oh, my goodness, he hit hard.
The Logans have had enough of the ridiculousness. Like I said, former 9-time Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They've held singles championships. They have held tag team championships outside of New England. Both men have competed in the ECWA Super 8 tournament. And if they have Chase Del Monte by their side, they are officially the Mill City Hooligans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Private Party getting it back together here in front of us as Matt Logan takes the elbow from Aiden Agro.
Beautiful drop kick.
Matt Logan possesses one of the most beautiful drop kicks you will ever see in professional wrestling. There's a third Logan, of course, Nick Logan, who is a fine amateur wrestling coach these days, has a beautiful family in Lowell, Massachusetts, of course, as it comes in the fighting city of. Agro lands on his feet, blind tag's made, in comes the caveman.
There's his head, there it is. Chops. Beautiful drop kick. Would you look at that?
Almost like a drop salt.
Looking for a little of that Ooga and the Booga, but it was put to rest by the Logans.
It was Boogaless. It was Booga-free.
Catches him. Up! Down with authority from the Logan brothers.
That right there
Brian now catches him. Oh, my.
Wow.
Strength.
That's the power.
Catches him. Shots him to Brian. Beautiful maneuver by Matt Logan.
The Logan brothers ruling the ring right now. Butterman's down, the Caveman down, the Super Savages got to tag out to one of these other teams.
We did all the work.
Just heard Brian Logan saying we did all the work.
Aiden Agro looking to maybe pick the bones, tags into Danger Kid.
Oh, here we go. The Mainstay
Taking a lot
Posse.
of time, Mainstay Posse. I got your back. Get it?
And the
double
senton.
senton.
Right.
Got your back. A little bit of a fist drop there by Mark Quinn. Could be a choke slam.
The very eccentric Mark Quinn.
Still got his sunglasses on. I'd get those sunglasses off if I were you.
One elbow.
Tag,
Yeah, I forget about it. Now they're off. There you go.
What is this?
Oh, wait a minute. Caveman up the pile.
Oh, his head! His head's filled with rocks! Nothing.
Oh, Matt Logan! The fistful of powder.
I love it! I love it!
Oh, my goodness.
Brilliant! Danger Kid over. Catch his Danger Kid.
Springboard.
Up. Drop kick.
So much action to call. In comes Brian Logan. Goes over the top rope, lands on his feet.
Gets him with a drop kick.
Down to the arena floor goes Brian Logan. Matt comes in.
Matt Logan off the ropes. Irish whip. Under. Over. What in the world? Gets him. Face crusher. Double
Butterman.
him with a private party.
Cassidy goes for the pin on.
Brian Logan there to break up the pin.
I don't even know who's legal at this point.
I have lost all control. As has, I'm sure, Rich Bass. Over. Get out of here! Tandem DDTs for the private party.
Very well done by the private party, pinning the veterans. Broken
break
up
up by the Savages.
Super Savages. Butter and Caveman. Yeah, Rich Bass trying to regain some kind of order. Isaiah Cassidy down on the outside of the ring. Mainstay Posse. Backstabber. I'm going to go with the senton.
The way wrestling should be. The state of Maine, only two. Mark Quinn right here outside of us, as well as Isaiah Cassidy.
Only a count of two. Danger Kid now in the ring, measuring Caveman. Shoulder block from the outside by the Caveman. charges in, ducks the line. Got right to the jaw. Down goes Danger Kid. A Negro now circling the caveman as the Butterman climbs the top rope.
Hey, Negro, I think you're getting a little too wordy with the caveman. Oh, he catches him. He's going with that Thez press from the Butterman tequila.
A Negro had no idea that the Butterman was coming out of the corner.
Catch him with a beautiful maneuver, a Vader Bomb-esque maneuver. Isaiah Cassidy throws Caveman to the buckle.
Posse and the Logans doing battle on the outside of the ring.
Isaiah Cassidy trying to test the merit here of the Butterman tequila.
He's winding up.
Catch him, does Mark Quinn. Right here behind us. Caveman catches him with the boot. The Logan's on top of the mainstay posse. Catch him, nice crusher.
Goes for the pin
They
and
got
gets
him. Mark Quinn got him.
Wow, what a match. The Private Party victorious with their patented Hurricane Rana out of the corner right into an ace crusher.
Tonight, in Fat Music, the King of New York proved without a shadow of a doubt that he's the #1 guy, and wrestling has a tomorrow. Swoggle, you and your 2-foot self thought you were gonna get under the skin of the king by making fun of my crown, but I left you laying on the floor like the punk hobbit that you are. Casey Navarro, you belong in 5th grade. You shouldn't even have a license to wrestle in Providence. I see you're stealing my gear. You're stealing my hairstyle. But it's only a matter of time before I wring your 8-year-old neck. And as for you, Sully Banger, looking like Jake the Fake Roberts, I did exactly what I wanted to do. I beat you to a bloody pulp. Wrestling has a tomorrow because of El Rey all day.
First, be sure to check it out. And the following contest is the second half of our Pick Your Poison double feature, and it's scheduled for What For?
fair warning, beware, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware, beware.
What you thought bullshit was sweet, now you can't sleep. Gotta keep your eyes open, mind your occupation. Like the beast will pour and fall from the door and give you fair warning. Now you understand schooling. Pulling out many rappers that I doubt. Smack him in the mouth, throw him in the yoke, boom, then I knock him out. No doubt, Freddie Fox fouls when he shot, auto block loud. When he block, Porter Rock style with a twist of black in the brow. Swish your cap in the mouth, you with the fish, then we have you now. What's happening now? Niggas is hard as hell, but they hard to melt. Sticking on the smallest finger, it's so hard to kill. The hardest real and hold it down, the hardest be honest. Besides of the largest, regardless of who with the ballers, hardcore honest. Y'all niggas can't do shit to me physically, literally, hypothetically, realistically. You be a epitome of natural. Catch you when you cash a check, crash you when you pass the shack, you when you fucking next. Nothing less than the best. Squad-headed, hard-headed niggas better beware of fear like God said it.
I gave you fair warning, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware, beware.
Introducing first, in the corner to my left, from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 188 pounds, representing the Strong Style brand, pro wrestling savior, the JT Dunn. His opponent in the corner to my right, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 170 pounds, the professional Low Key.
That's the area code. You gotta represent. Put that down before we get started. Don't put it down. Do it. Don't put it down. Hit Tony with it. Hit the ref. Hit the ref.
What has JT Dunn got himself into? He's got an ass kicking coming his way.
And that's why he brought a stick. But don't bring a stick to a gunfight. You got Loki, the martial art expert, my goodness. Look at him. Menacing. 170 pounds, one of the most menacing men of wrestling. That's why. Get out of there, Tony P.
So we are now in possession of the kendo stick.
Get it away from me. No, thank you, my goodness.
And Low Key takes advantage of JT Dunn, who was distracted. Low Key.
Oh! Those educated feet of Low Key.
Oh my God.
The World Warrior. And the crowd's letting him hear it, Rich.
And what an event this is when you got not only Homicide, but Low Key. You talk about some originators.
Rottweilers.
Good.
Together, yeah.
My goodness.
Oh, we're missing the J-Train, baby. Where's Julius Smokes when you need him? Love J-Train.
Where's Julius Smokes these days?
He's around. He still comes around. He's still around, old J-Train out in New York. He don't really leave New York, but we love J-Train. Great.
Exactly.
Love it. Love it.
And Low Key just relentlessly, he's stalking. There it is. Oh my God.
Big headbutt to JT Dunn.
Low Key is ruthless. Brooklyn, New York, 170 pounds. He's dressed for business. He is the professional.
Oh, professional. And lest we forget there, Rich, let's not take away. This isn't just a match put together by the bookers. This is pick your poison. Matt Tremont had Homicide. Matt Tremont went and found himself a true hired gun in the form of Low Key. This is Matt Tremont's doing tonight.
JT Dunn picking homicide. Matt Tremont picking low key. Knife edge chop. I think he literally cut the skin of JT Dunn with that chop.
Over top with an elbow. Low key, just kind of biding his time, but staying on it. Trying to pick out each maneuver before he does it and just trying to stay a step ahead of JT Dunn. These are elbows from up top. Oh my goodness. Oh, low key goes to the floor.
Yeah, and that was a very precarious fall for one low key. JT Dunn carrying less of the welfare, not only of low key, but of our fans, as he just dumped low key over the top rope to the floor.
Gets him with a double axe hand. JT Dunn now. Tries a forearm to the shoulder blades in the face of low key. Back in the ring.
JT, let's go.
JT quickly follows up.
Driving in some elbows of his own now. I always said about JT, the biggest elbow from the smallest state.
188-pound JT Dunn throws a vicious elbow. Like you said, yes, from the smallest state in the union. In the
We're a
nation.
union now, are we?
The nation, I'm sorry.
I said union.
I did say, but I
Union.
I caught myself.
My goodness. Biting the hand of low key, trying to get out of that hole. The chin lock by JT Dunn, locked in tight. When applied correctly, an effective hold. JT Dunn doing just that. Low key trying to get back to a vertical base.
Matt Tremont able to put away homicide. Will JT have the same fortune putting away his pick your poison opponent? Ouch. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Another one. Educated feet of low key into the cover.
I don't know if JT's heart is still beating at this moment. All right, it is. He's moving, but those kicks are so lethal. I know it's overstated sometimes, but just like that, JT Dunn
The cover.
comes back to life, looks the leg, gets a count of two.
The back of the head. Another. Just gouging the eyes, just ripping back on the head. All that force. It's not pretty, it's gritty, and it works.
JT Dunn very frustrated. Plotting his next move.
Apparently some JT supporters here tonight.
Well, we are in the era of the anti-hero. These misguided people seem to think to cheer for the villain is the cool thing to do.
The villain doesn't care. He doesn't care if you cheer him. In that case, JT Dunn. He's here for the payday. He's here to prove a point to Matt Tremont. He's here to prove a point to Low Key Rich. He's doing just so. He's got his own tie. He's choking Low Key with his own tie.
Complete disrespect. JT Dunn taking liberties behind referee Tony P's back. As JT Dunn following up, grabs the arm while driving the elbow into the neck. Not able to force any kind of a submission here. Oh, now just grinding on the ear.
Tender meat right there.
JT Dunn telling the referee to ask him if he wants to submit.
Catching with shots there. Shots to the stomach. Opening him up wide. Stretching out the inside.
Here's your boy Low Key getting his ass beat.
Oh, no. And look at the look in the eye of Low-Ki.
He's got him, just like Homicide was earlier, getting the hands in there. Fish hooking him, hands, fingers in the mouth of Low-Ki.
Which is also very unsanitary. Chop to the chest by JT Dunn. Regardless of the fact that Low-Ki's wearing his shirt, it's still going to take its toll. You notice JT's been using more body blows than chops because of that very fact. And he just contradicts what I just said with a chop to the chest.
JT Dunn taking way too much time. Do not give Low-Ki an inch. He will take a mile, JT Dunn.
Elbow to the back of the head. Talked about it earlier, just find it very interesting. Low-Ki and Homicide, a couple of veterans, but closely linked to each other throughout their entire careers. Interesting that both ends of the Pick Your Poison resulted in the two great matchups that we have here tonight. Of course, the services of Low-Ki was what Matt Tremont actually signed on for.
Correct. Low-Ki coming in now. Oh, and he catches him with a big boot, does JT Dunn. Rolling through. Beautiful ace crusher, and oh my goodness, Low-Ki's down. This has got to be it. I think he's got him. Only gets two. I thought Low-Ki wasn't kicking out.
Now JT Dunn very frustrated, very despondent right now. He is, a lot of people have labeled this kid the future of striking in professional wrestling. Of course, he's known for his death by elbow. And he is a precise striker, but Low-Ki could come at you with all kinds of different weapons, including that double stomp off the top rope.
Absolutely. A Warrior's way, that double stomp off the top rope.
But if there's any chance of that happening, Low-Ki's going to have to take down JT Dunn as he stomps on the foot of JT Dunn. Oh my God!
Woo! Woo! Big chops by Low-Ki, and he's back. Oh, and he is back with a vengeance. Yeah, some of the strike there. Another elbow. Catch some of that kick. Oh, we caught him deep. Oh!
JT tried to duck his head. Still caught the brunt of that on the top of his dome. There it is!
Oh, a double stop by Low-Ki.
See ya.
We got the ropes. Oh, Low-Ki is upset about that.
Only a count of two.
Too close to the ropes. Low-Ki now. Gotta stay on the offense here on JT Dunn.
JT claims to be the most proficient striker in professional wrestling, independent professional wrestling, since Chris Hero was re-signed by NXT, his former tag team partner and mentor. But look who he's in there with. A guy that knows a thing or two about strikes.
Low-Ki. Oh, JT Dunn does not have it. Those strikes took too much out of him, Rick.
Remember, JT coming back very quickly from a hamstring injury last November.
Low-Ki, wait a minute. Low-Ki could be loading up the gun here. See this? Oh, Tony P, no!
Wrong place, wrong time, Tony P.
Are you okay, sir?
Whoa! Right here in front of us. Low-Ki right below us.
Oh, come on.
Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Get that away from me.
JT Dunn taking the kendo stick back. Following his man.
Keep your eyes. Rich, be careful here. I don't know what's going to happen.
Now where are you going to run? Where's he going to go?
nowhere to go. Low-key's not the type to Oh, he's got two of them now.
Oh my God.
I don't want to be here anymore. I'd like to go away. Yeah, I'd get out of the way, guys. There you go.
I'm
nervous. Can't concentrate.
I'm not feeling safe right now. Nobody's safe. All right, I need hazard pay. We need hazard pay. Who do we got to talk to?
Oh no! Gets with the boot. What? Oh, that's smart. Oh, that's smart. He has no idea.
No idea.
Get some of that drop kick, that shotgun drop kick. Low key. The martial arts expert knew how to block that.
But we have no referee. Low key's going up. Right in front of us, low key up on that top rope.
Warrior's way, moves out of the way to JT Dunn. Rolling elbow. Oh, it stuns low key. Tony P's there. Only two.
Only two indeed.
That rolling elbow.
Low key has never suffered a knockout loss in his career. He'll be damned if it's going to happen tonight at Wrestling Has It Tomorrow 3.
Wrist tape's coming off.
Oh no.
Slow that kendo stick. Tony P sees this though, he'll be disqualified. Oh, wait a minute. Matt Tremont out here to ringside.
What else is going to happen?
Oh, wait a minute, up behind him.
Uh-oh.
He's got him! Key Crusher! Oh, he got him!
And now he's going up. He wants to finish the job.
Be Warrior's way, Rich. JT's out.
Oh my God.
Oh, lands flush. Flush. Low key's victorious.
That was 15 minutes of absolute mayhem. But when all was said and done, Low Key got the job done and pins JT Dunn. Oh, he's got those sticks again. Salute. And out of the ring goes the victorious Low Key. Here at What 3. Look at the boo-boo face. JT Dunn has got the boo-boo face. He has been defeated.
You might say that that poison truly got to JT Dunn.
What a match. JT Dunn may require medical assistance after that Warrior's Way. JT Dunn defeated by Low Key.
Main State Posse, guys. Hey, guys didn't pick up the W today, man. You're 2-0 here at Fet Music for What Wrestling. What do you have planned next?
You know what? I don't know. You know, we're sitting back up in Maine behind our computers. We saw Wrestling Has Tomorrow pop up. And the card that they were putting together, the matches they were putting together, we knew that that was a company that we had to be a part of.
Had to be.
So we get the call for What 2, and we show up against 2 other teams, and we did what we had to do, but we still didn't get the W.
We went toe-to-toe, man.
That's all right. First night, butterflies in our stomach. We got the jitters, we got the nerves. We tried. First night, it's okay. We didn't expect it, but here we are back at What 3.
So what happens?
And then
we do. Long story short, we get another L. We didn't get pinned, Braj. We did not get pinned. I think it's, dude.
That's not good enough.
I know. And listen. I think it's time that we show everybody that we are the most underrated tag team in New England. Why? We are MSP. Why? We are the way wrestling should be. So you want to know what our plans are going forward? We don't know. But we will tell you this. When we come back for What 4, What 5, any number of
however many tag teams we have to go against, we are the Main State Posse. We are going to come back to Providence. We're going to prove we are the best tag team in all of New England. Let's go back to Maine. Come on.
You wanna get dressed first?
No, I don't.
Right. Tough loss tonight against Richard Holiday, considering what he did in the past. Where does Riot go from here?
At What 1, it was Teddy Hart. At What 2, I wasn't here because of Richard Holiday. So I figured at What 3, it was time for my revenge, my shining moment. And I blew it. Richard Holiday, I'll admit, today, you were the better man. The consumers can buzz all they want, you earned it. As far as I'm concerned, say Wrestling Has a Tomorrow, you bet your ass Riot does too.
We got food on sale over here. We've got lots of beverages on sale. We've got What merchandise as well. And the following contest is a triple threat match. Scheduled for to my right from St. Paul, Minnesota, the one-woman Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Rachel Ellery. Her opponent in the corner to my left, from the Bronx, New York, the leader of the Strong Army, Sonya Strong. And their opponent in the corner to my right, from Puxahani, Pennsylvania, she is the mayor of Pittsburgh, and soon to be Dr. Baker, DMD. Please welcome Britt Baker.
A couple returns and a debut, triple threat, women's action. Sonya Strong, Britt Baker, and Rachel Ellering. Rich Palladino back. Who needs it the most? Sonya Strong coming off a victory against Sumi Sakai at What 1. Rachel Ellering, a loss at What 2. Britt Baker, big debut. Who wants it the most, Rich?
Britt Baker, I think, really wants to make the impact here. Rachel Ellering, of course, what a match she had with Tennille Dashwood, with their trainer, Lance Storm, as guest referee at What 2.
Oh! Caught Sonya Strong to that kick flush.
We've had some fine female athletes here in What. Britt Baker wants to join the fold. And her debut here in Providence, Rhode Island.
Rachel Ellering, we know that she has a pedigree, if you will. Precious Paul, her father. Rachel wants to do it on her own, coming up from the Indies. Competed in the Mae Young Classic this past fall. Britt Baker rolls through. One smart cookie, to say the least, outside of the wrestling ring, soon to be a doctor. Sorry, not doctor, but to get her doctorate, rather, I apologize.
Yes.
Doctorate degree.
Britt Baker for the first time tonight, and wanted to go over everything for the intro, and she said, I want this out there because I'm just about there. I am going to be a dentist. To which I said, well, why are you doing this wrestling thing? But
she wants to knock teeth out the old-fashioned way there, Rich. Cover, Ellering. You have to think the sting of the loss at What 2, although very competitive, showing signs of respect from both her and Tennille Dashwood. Lance Storm, the official, you gotta believe that Ellering, oh my goodness, a senton. Cover, this could be it. He's gotta be a little bit upset, disappointing, having a loss in front of your trainer despite it being a competitive contest. This is her second time in this building and she wants to make good on it. Sonya Strong rolling through, and Sonya Strong undefeated in What? Big victory over Sumi Sakai was to meet Alicia Edwards that night. Alicia Edwards not be able to join us that evening.
This is anything is possible at last minute booking with Impact Wrestling. Couldn't be here.
None of her fault, of course. We hope that we have Alicia Edwards back here as soon as possible. Sonya Strong with the cover.
Sonya Strong's way of looking at things is, you know what? I've been around for a while. I've been making a name for myself. She doesn't want to hear about these new up-and-comers, the new buzz girls, if you will, the new it girls in professional wrestling.
Sonya Strong's a fighter. She makes no doubts about it. You said Britt Baker wanted people to know she's a doctor. Sonya Strong, single mother, and very proud of it. She works very hard to put food on the table for her kids. This is what she wants to make it. That's her way of wanting to put food on the table. She works very hard, and she's going to prove it. And she doesn't care what the fans think. She's going to get it done her way.
What a night of action we have had here tonight, and it's going to all culminate with our main event. High-flying extraordinaire. We're going to see ACH against Super Crazy.
Cap it off. What a nightcap that's going to be.
We're going to need some caffeine before we get into that one, because that's going to be ridiculous.
Sonya Strong now, again, graduate of the House of Glory, trained under the tutelage of Amazing Red and Brian XL. Drops and plants an elbow on Britt Baker.
Britt Baker trying to get the fans behind her. That all-important X factor, the fans outside the ring.
It's over. Wait a minute. Neck breaker. Sonya Strong gets the best of it. Cover there. Rachel Ellering's there to break it up.
The one-woman Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Rachel Ellering.
Gets it with a shot. And another. Oh, a super kick. Sonya's a little surprised. She's got her out of the way.
Ellering to the outside. That leaves Sonya Strong and Britt Baker. Well, his fans have quickly taken to Britt Baker. Clothesline by Britt. Ducks the clothesline from Sonya Strong.
And a beautiful sling blade there, Rich.
Hooks the leg, and Rachel Ellering comes to and breaks up the pin.
Britt Baker. Brought up to her feet by Rachel Ellering. Catches her with a chop. And another.
Fans seem to be split between Rachel Ellering and Britt Baker.
Oh my goodness! Beautiful shot lands flush, big kick. Takes Sonya Strong up. And another shot. Brings her out. What could this be? STO variation. Twisting leg drop.
Well done, Rachel Ellering. Hooks the leg, gets a count of 2. Second generation athlete out of St. Paul, Minnesota. Of course, her father, the WWE Hall of Famer, Precious Paul Ellering, manager of the legendary Road Warriors.
Ooh. Good elbow, and an elbow from Rachel Ellering. Oh, beautiful kick by Sonya Strong. And all 3 women are out.
All 3 ladies down. Rich Bass going to start tolling the count. We're up to 2. I say the first one to get up is going to have the clear, decided advantage in this bout. Looks like it's Britt Baker, followed by Rachel Ellering. All 3 ladies.
Just about up on the feet, all 3 at the same time. Forearm to Britt Baker. Baker fires one back of her own. Ellering there with a punch. Ellering with another. Britt Baker, something's got to give, Rich.
Just like what we saw with Homicide and Matt Tremont earlier. Just trying to knock each other out.
Takes Britt Baker in the corner. Driving those shoulder tackles into the stomach of Britt Baker. Oh my goodness! Schoolboy into the buckle.
Back of the head of Rachel Ellering, hitting that bottom turnbuckle. Sonya Strong now behind Britt Baker.
What does Sonya Strong have planned here? Oh!
My God.
Levels her.
Baker
Sonya
was
Strong could be looking to be going up top here.
Baker was trying to get her way free from that corner. Sonya Strong just
Got her
booted her.
trapped. What could this be?
Rachel.
Catches him with that cross body. The cover.
Sonya Strong with the pin only gets 1. Rachel Ellering coming in to break that up. Holding that knee though.
Britt Baker with the cover. 1, 2. Only 2. Britt Baker is holding that knee.
The mayor of Britsville. Britsburg.
It's a Pittsburgh joke, damn it.
God damn it.
Come on, Rich. Damn it. Baker off the rope. Rachel Ellering, beautiful spine buster. The cover. Only 2.
Rachel Ellering, as Rachel Evers, as seen in the Mae Young Classic, trying to put away Britt Baker. The pride and joy of Puxahawny, Pennsylvania. That's where the groundhog thing is all about, right?
Pittsburgh, damn it.
Puxahawny, those are her hometown.
I understand.
She can call herself whatever she wants. You could be the mayor of Providence if you want.
Right. 2. Only 2. I'll tell you what, all these ladies are showing some passion here. Nobody is giving in here.
They are showing some fire here tonight.
Oh, big knee by Britt Baker.
Down goes Rachel Ellering. Baker with the cover, count of 2.
Just a 2. Just a 2.
The 2. Sonya Strong trying to whip away, trying to get her hands on her. Sonya gets her. Big knee.
Leader of the Strong Army, Sonya Strong.
Got her up.
Baker fights through.
Oh, we've seen this against we saw this against Sumi Sakai. Floats over though. Gets her again. What is this?
Pump handle.
What is this? Oh no! Oh no, it's tight. Oh, and it catches Britt with the boot. I'm sorry, catches Sonya with the boot. Up top. Up. Overbomb. Overbomb gets her for the victory.
Here is your winner, Rachel Ellering.
Retribution for Rachel Ellering, avenging her loss to Tennille Dashwood at What 2, gets the pin on the highly touted Britt Baker right here tonight at What 3. She's going to be feeling real good about this victory. Second generation athlete out of Minnesota, Rachel Ellering with the victory, well deserved. And when we come back, your main event, Super Crazy and ACH, coming up next.
Wrestling has it tomorrow. We're going to be back here Sunday, May 13th. Happy Mother's Day. I'll be here as well, right back here at Fet Music. Hope you guys can join us for all the action at What 4 on May 13th. And it is now time for your main event of the evening. This bout, scheduled for One Fall. 85 pounds, ACH. His opponent directly in front of me from Mexico City, Mexico. Weighing in at 210 pounds, the insane luchador, Super Crazy.
Main event time here at 1-3. Top Shelf Troy Nelson and Rich Palladino here to call the shots. And what a main event we have for the people of Providence, Rhode Island, Rich.
This is something special right here. Your friendly neighborhood ACH against the insane luchador, Super Crazy.
An icon amongst Mexican professional wrestling, as well as independent professional wrestling. From humble beginnings in Mexico, coming to strut his stuff in ECW, WWE. He's done it all, Rich.
Absolutely. And looks to still be in tremendous condition.
Absolutely.
Long-time veteran. Great to see ACH back here in New England after a lengthy absence.
We're going to see a lot of respect in this. ACH with a great deal of respect for Super Crazy, and I think we're going to see a great technical battle, and I think that both men are definitely going to be taking to the air if given the opportunity.
Both men making their debuts, and you know, guys like ACH always looked up to luchadors like Super Crazy, and
that beautiful maneuver. Right there to make the rope. ACH's got the rope break. Super Crazy, let's go with a hold. A little Narragansett, a little local flavor for Super Crazy there. Back up, here we are. This is gonna be good, Rich, I'm telling you right now.
Wait a minute. I think ACH extended a hand to Super Crazy, but he was heading the other way. Here we go, collar elbow tie-up, center of the ring, headlock by ACH.
ACH grinding that headlock. You're going to try to wear down Super Crazy. I think the strategy for both men, you got to take out the base. You got to take out those legs. You cannot fly. Yeah, you can fill in the blanks there. You got to take out the legs. You got to take out that base for the aerial assault that both men are known to employ. And there's a strike from Super Crazy, a forearm. And another. Taking ACH a little bit off kilter, and ACH fires one back. Super Crazy, appreciative of it, but I think he's getting the better of these ones. Oh, that one there from ACH, that one struck a blow. Oh! Catching ACH.
You know, ACH has that right thigh, hamstring, taped heavily, and Super Crazy just went after it. Let's see what we got here.
Trying to shake the hand, I don't know. Side headlock there by Super Crazy. Super Crazy shoots off the ropes. Shoulder tackle by Crazy. Drop down there by ACH. Leapfrog. Over to Super Crazy. Rolls through. Over. Pass by ACH. Super Crazy up. Over. Arm drag deep. Ducks the line, does ACH. Over. Does the leapfrog and a drop kick by ACH. My goodness.
That's why you are the best play-by-play man in professional wrestling today. Top Shelf Troy Nelson calling all the action here. Alongside Rich Palladino. ACH goes and takes Super Crazy down to the floor.
He's proud of himself. ACH is proud of himself, Rich.
Always proud of himself.
A couple shots on him on the outside. Like you said, ACH has that bandaged up leg.
Yeah, and Super Crazy had focused some of his attack on that leg.
ACH muscling him back up into the ring, and ACH now. And maybe they're up on the apron.
ACH on the outside.
Him here, Rich.
I like the fans to split. They love both of these competitors.
Oh! Taking a page out of Too Cold Scorpio's book there. Dropkick by Super Crazy now.
about those legendary battles between Super Crazy and Yoshihiro Tajiri.
Say another what competitor, Little Guido Maritato. Won many matches, Super Crazy, Little Guido. Psychosis, amongst many others. Beautiful pinning combination. Only gets 2. Super Crazy here. Oh, and he's going to catch a chop from Super Crazy. And another. Chugging him on the ropes, ACH now. You got to bring him up, man. Oh. Well, you got to ring that bell. I don't know. You get to 5.
Unbelievable.
I think at the referee's discretion, he's going to let this one go.
Super Crazy now pulling ACH out of the corner.
Oh,
face first.
This is one out of the playbook here. Could be the Mexican surfboard. You got him.
Got the arms pinned behind.
Beautiful submission hold.
The Mexican surfboard.
Again.
Oh my God. You tear his shoulder out right there.
Got the shoulder, tear out the knee. Coming out here, Rich.
Oh God. And Super Crazy. Head first into the stairs goes ACH.
Come on, let's go.
Trying to tell Super Crazy, he's got to bring it back in.
And these two doing battle outside the ring.
Oh!
Ouch.
Building up many posts here, Rich.
And that post, one of the support beams that holds up the balcony. So, you know, that's got some thickness to it.
Oh, that hand's got to be hurting more than his leg right now.
Jack Hill saying, guys, let's keep it in the ring. ACH may have a broken hand.
Super Crazy not helping matters.
Super Crazy, 30-year veteran, made his debut in 1988.
1988. Think about that for a second.
Seriously. Think about what he's seen and done in 30 years. 10 years after his debut was when fans in America really got their first exposure to him in ECW.
Absolutely. Participant in the inaugural tournament for the WWE's Light Heavyweight Championship. Believe it or not.
Imagine that, right?
I was going to say there might be a language barrier.
He said, I don't understand
Well, listen, when
English.
Super Crazy does something, they count in Spanish. I didn't think of that. 6, 4, 5, 6. Cinco, yeah, cinco. He knows cinco, he doesn't know 5. Here we go, let's count.
Uno.
Now see there, he knows how to count to 10 there. Oh. ACH is going to count in his native tongue of jerk, perhaps. Super Crazy shoves off ACH before he could get to 10.
Not
Or
gonna let
Taste.
it happen.
Taste it.
Yes. But it'll be 10 because we were counting.
Correct. Yes.
It's like Sesame Street all over again.
Yes.
You got the,
Love that little red guy, Oswald. Sorry, Elmo, same thing. Oswald is Elmo, yes. Yes. ACH. Driving elbows. Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
Wheelbarrow. Catch of the beautiful double stomp. Oh, it's Super Crazy. He's going to feel the effects of that one.
Double stomp to the midsection, knocking the wind out of Super Crazy. Referee Jack Hill is going to toll the count. Both men down. We're approaching 10 minutes since the beginning of this bout. I just feel like these two are just starting to get warmed up now.
Say we've yet to see a moonsault from Super Crazy. He's got to be waiting to pull that one out. Oh. Oh! ACH now. Catch him with that basement drop kick.
Super Crazy rolls to the outside.
Up top. It's over.
Boot right to the arm. Super Crazy, who is now out through the crowd.
I just had a bad idea in my head there, Rich. Quite a balcony here at, I'm just saying. There's some ample space for certain maneuver in his arsenal that he's been known to bring out in the past. That's all I'm saying. I just thought, it just dawned on me.
I don't think ACH would be adverse to exploring that balcony as well.
Yes.
But let's keep it in the ring.
Oh, within inches. Oh, within centimeters. Rolls through the pin again. Hit. Only two. Ducks under. Catch him with that super kick. Gonna cover. This could be it. What? Oh, I thought that was it. Only two.
Only a count of two. ACH very close to defeating a Mexican wrestling legend.
ACH is a little bit surprised here.
Super Crazy coming back to life with that chant from the fans.
ACH gets him up. Big clothesline. There goes the gum of ACH. Up and over Crazy. Holding on. Oh, wait a second. Taking a page out of the Tajiri playbook. Could be the tarantula. He's got the tarantula.
Look at him just stretching ACH.
I think he heard the 5 that time.
Crazy now on the outs.
Oh, that made me nervous.
The one thing the wrestlers are told to stay away from during the show.
But who are they to? They don't know where they're gonna go. They're there to win. They're there to win the match, Rich.
You want to go head first into that thing?
I want to throw my opponent head first into that thing. 450 from the second rope. Super Crazy at 2.
Only a count of 2 from referee Jack Hill. The high-flying action of Wrestling Has a Tomorrow coming to you from Fet Music here in Providence, Rhode Island. ACH and Super Crazy.
Oh! We heard Homicide using that word earlier. Beautiful spinning kick by Super Crazy in the cover. 2. Hey.
Again, only a count of 2. And Super Crazy. Gonna drag ACH.
Oh, wait a minute. This could be a trio of moonsaults, Rich.
Bottom rope.
1. Uno, yeah. You could be looking for the trifecta, Rich, the top rope moonsault. That would be the end. That'd be the end of the match. Do you think you can get ACH for this third moonsault? Oh, a thunderous crash. ACH rolls through. Super Crazy got him.
One step ahead, the veteran Super Crazy gets the victory over ACH.
What a matchup, Rich.
Here is your winner, the insane luchador, Super Crazy.
What a thrill to call that match with you right here at ringside. Super Crazy and ACH giving the fans everything they could want and more in our main event at What 3. A very dejected ACH.
There's nothing to be ashamed of, though, Rich. What a contest.
What a match. Fans showing their appreciation of ACH and Super Crazy. That's a wrap, my friend.
Absolutely, Rich. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for letting me play. This has been fun.
How about we do it again at What 4 this coming May?
May 13th, we'll be right back here with What 4. For Troy Nelson, I'm Rich Palladino. Here's the camera. For Top Shelf Troy Nelson, I'm Rich Palladino. What 3 is now history. We're looking forward to What 4 coming up on May 13th. Good night, everybody, from Providence, Rhode Island.